Right, so I've not been very well. My voice is a bit bad still. I came back off holiday with some sort of British people on aeroplane flu or cold or virus or whatever it is. I've not got COVID, I checked that, but I don't think COVID's really a thing anymore. Anyway, I've got some big updates on this van, and I'm sorry that we've not been regular updating it because I've just been busy and ill. But it's looking good so far, and I'm excited to show you. It's nowhere near done. We're maybe halfway through the build, but this last week has seen some massive updates. Thanks very much to everybody that watched the last video. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it every time. But anyway, I'm going to show you around the van and where we're up to right now. So, first of all, got all the network sockets in and plug sockets. They're all wired in now, cabled in. The cables are all tested, and all that jazz. I'll show you underneath the seats on both sides. I'll show you one-handed underneath the seats. So at the moment, this is where all the cable goes to for the 240 and the 12 volt, all the lights, all the SkyMax fans and Max Air fans and ceiling lights and all that business. That's where it goes to. The Victron monitor is there. However, obviously it's not wired in yet. And then on this side, there's nothing under here at the minute, so there's no point in me moving all them tools to show you. But again, network port and 240 socket. There's going to be a water tank underneath there because the water tank won't fit underneath the van like we originally sort of wanted it to. We've got cupboards up the top, and then this sort of spicy rack cupboard shelf thing up there. Cupboards on that side. We've got a Max fan shower vent with a little built-in light as well in the shower area. That's not permanently fixed there, obviously, because there's a shower lining to go on, but it's just there so we know where it goes. It's all in up on the roof and everything, but as you can see, it's up on the roof. That's how it looks. Shower is still pretty much the same. We're waiting on the shower tray. We're not going to do a shower tray dance, I don't think. Previous videos where we've waited for shower trays, we've done a little dance when they arrive. I don't know if that'll happen on this one. Again, being ill and that, probably not best. Other updates. Swivel bases have both been put on. I've never installed swivel bases before, and I'll be honest, it were a daunting prospect, and I put it off. It's one of the things I could have probably done first. I put it off because I thought it was going to be a right pain in the arse, but actually, that were an easy job. Way easier than I expected. So they're in, they're looking good. I'm not going to try and bother swiveling them around one-handed because I'll just end up embarrassing myself. But obviously you have to let the handbrake down to swivel that one. I don't even know if it'll move now. Yeah, it'll move. You have to remove headrests and stuff on that side to get that one to swirl around. That is a faff. Like, you have to shift that all kinds of ways like that to get it to actually go around. It's not as elegant as you'd imagine. Like, that one kind of is a bit more elegant's probably the wrong word. I'm talking about seating, swiveling around, but that one's a bit more elegant than that one, let's just say. Up here we've got another 240 socket, which is going to be inside a cupboard. The cupboard's just not been built yet, but the cupboard's going to be built around this with the Wi-Fi router, and obviously we've got the memory card went in, so I'm not sure where I recorded up to, but I'm not going to edit too much of this. But there is a 5G aerial thing up on the ceiling around where it says wires here, and that is the wire from that. It's all plugged in as it should be, and then the three wires that come off there go to what will be 3 network ports down here. So we've got 1, 2, and then the third one is there, which will go on the front of this seat here, along with that 240 socket. This socket here is for the bobble water heater, which will be sitting around here, and we've also got the, I think it's the Airtronic diesel heater, which will go under there as well. One of the other big updates, probably the biggest update, let me just show you this actually first. We've got 240 socket there, which is above. The big update, which is the kitchen area. So we've got that socket there, just in case he wants to plug an air fryer in or whatever. It's got a couple of USB ports so he can put his phone on there, or whatever, you know, obviously air dryers potentially. Induction hob, which has got a plug socket underneath here for that to plug into. I'll show you underneath there. Looks a little bit like that. There's the compressor for the fridge, which is there, and then there's a little drawer here. Oh dear, there was a little drawer there. Rick's probably not going to be right impressed by me doing that. Oh, there you go. So there's a little drawer there. It doesn't pull out too far because the compressor for the fridge is behind it, but it's just better than not having a drawer at all. Fridge is all plugged in as well and wired into the 12 volt. I've got another drawer here which comes out a bit further. Cupboard down here with a shelf inside, which is very sexy, and then the bigger cupboard here which will house the drainage and all that business for the sink. Now the sink is 400 by 400, nice black sexy sink, as is the tap, and it's one of these ones that pulls out like this, so when you turn it around you can have an external shower. Not that you need an external shower, but you can do because you've got a shower there, but also it's got this UV water purifying extra little tap there for drinking water, which is very good. I said all that very quickly, but just wanted to show you what the van looked like, because it's coming along very well. The tables are there just under here. They've just been squashed down at the minute so they don't warp after we've varnished them. We'll leave them over the weekend, and they sit here to make the bed well, actually near enough a king size bed, but also they will go on the lagoon tables, which are there to make the two workstations for the PCs. Other updates, you can see the door cards have been put on both sides, and you can see all the windows now. I might as well show you around it a little bit better. Windows on both sides, which is going to be so light and airy. Windows on the back doors. As you can see, the roof rack is on. I've had to do some modifications to the roof rack in a few places. There's a brace taken out because of the SkyMax. Here there's a brace taken out for the shower vent, and here there's a brace taken out for the Max air fan, but that leaves enough braces for the 850 watts of solar which is here. That should be going on next week. Also the electrics hopefully will be started next week. And these are the brackets for the solar panels, and I'm just giving them a coat with underbody seal, because it's nice and thick and it's rust prevention. And it's just better than just using normal black paint. And we're using quite big brackets because they're quite big panels. But I can't wait to see them on there, and I can't wait to see that all done. The electric should be started, like I say, next week, and we're going for this big multi-plus, 2 DC to DC chargers, all kinds of stuff. But when the shower tray comes back, then we can start on plumbing, which we haven't done yet. The water tank, the wastewater tank is here. It's got its senders in for the water levels. It's got the tap on for letting water out. Insulates stuff from freezing, and then the fresh water tank is here again with a sender in for water level and the outlet there. That is going inside the van, so it doesn't need insulating in the same way. There's so much going on. Like, it's been a busy week this week, although mind you there's a lot being done. Actually, I was going to say although it doesn't look like there's a lot being done, but this has all been done this week pretty much. This is the switches for lights, fridge, water pump, and SkyMax fix light. All the wiring for that is down here. That's already been run, preempting the shower tray going in. Once the shower tray goes in, the toilet can go in, which is a composting toilet, which needs venting as well, which will be vented out the back into the seating area where the electrics are, and then out to ground. Also needs an electric feed for its fans as well. It's just, there's a lot to think about. This is why I try and tell people, like, I do have a lot on my mind because I'm planning all of this and has to go in order. Can't do this without doing this, and when I do this it has a knock-on effect to this, this and this, but it's all looking good now. We can order the seat cushions soon as well once we've got dimensions for this seat cushion. But wow, what a project this is. It's going to be a stunning project once it's done. We've still not done the ceiling yet. In fact, we still need to do the strips and the strip lights down the ceiling, but because of the shower and stuff we don't want to start doing that yet. But so we have been working a little bit in the dark over the last week or two, but like I say, it's coming on. It's going to be an amazing project. When it's done, it's going to be a stunning van, very high tech with all its internet shit, but still good. So anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. Really do appreciate everybody joining in, everybody getting involved in the comments and that. Appreciate all the new subscribers. It's nice to see the channel picking up a bit more momentum. But I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. liamtheterrible.com. You'll see. Go have a look there. I'll see you soon. Bye, Felicia.